You ever just think you look beautiful? Like you think you look amazing and then you take a picture and you realize, crap, I'm ugly. You know, you go somewhere and you see the person that just, they have that vibe, that aura of they're just giving off good energy, right? The crowd is drawn to that area. There's people looking over there. They're like, what's going on over there? And people are invested in that. That's Nickmercs. Was it cool or cringe to meet other streamers? So cringe, bro. Everybody on Rodeo Drive looks like a model, looks like a celebrity, okay? We went to like the Gucci store, Versace, you know, red carpet events. They pulled back the rope and they let us in. And then my mom's got like her purse and her diamonds, her necklaces, all this stuff. And she's like the only one that belongs there. I forgot about the Green Day concert. Miley Cyrus was really good, really cool. Her energy was off, I just feel like. It felt very forced, whereas Green Day performed afterwards. Dude, this man literally handed his microphone to people down in the audience, put her hands in the air, and then he told us to get out our phones, turn on the light. That was really cool. I became a huge fan of Green Day then. That was different, man. That was really different. So the moment you walk up to Santa Monica Beach, there's people like on the sidewalks preaching and yelling, getting up in your face, and they just don't stop. Okay, like, and you try to be nice and they take advantage of that. So what you gotta do is you gotta be rude. You just gotta ignore them. I felt really uncomfortable there. I mean, that's just my honest opinion. Max, oh my God, I miss Max so much. You should have seen him when we walked in. I've seen him excited before, but this time he was just ecstatic. How was the Super Bowl? It was, honestly, dude, even in the moment, I was just thinking, what the heck? We're actually here. What was there, 100 million people watching the Super Bowl, guys? And me and replays are just like looking at each other like part of like the 0.1%. Dude, we'd be grateful for this moment. Like, and I was just looking at the photos at the airport, man, and I was like getting emotional. We got a lot to talk about, stories to tell, cool events that we went to. We did some unexpected collabs. So yeah, there's some stuff to talk about. We're gonna jump into it in a second. Random side note, man, I really felt good when I was in LA because I wasn't eating as much as I was used to. Because dude, you don't realize how much you eat. And like, I'm lean too, right? But like, you don't know how much you overeat and stuff until you kind of don't overeat, if that makes sense. So in the hotel room, you know, it takes longer to get food. You can't just walk up to your fridge and get something. You have to order room service. Or for me personally, when I'm out, I don't like eating a lot. Like, I don't want to be that guy that's just like nonstop stuff in their face, stuff in their face, stuff in their face. So I'm like more shy when it comes to eating out. So just naturally, I ate a lot less when I was there. And wow, it cleans right out. It feels amazing. It feels good. You feel like you have more energy. And you realize that you don't need to eat as many meals as you eat to get energy. You think you do. You think you do. At least I thought I did. Excuse me. I didn't get COVID or anything. I wore my mask. Bro, I went to like a concert and I put it on my story. And then I was panicked. I was showing everything, right? And then I flipped it. I panned towards me. And then I'm the only one wearing a mask. I'm the only one with earplugs. I'm not even joking. Okay, listen, I've been to probably 3 or 4 concerts. How do you guys not get, number 1, get a headache? Number 2, not realize that you're doing permanent damage to your ears? And number 3, am I getting older? Because like, if that's what I'm thinking about when I'm at a concert, maybe like, you know, but you need to take care of your ears, man. I'm telling you, that stuff is bad for you. The bass was booming. Like, you literally couldn't hear yourself think. And I get it, people want to have a good time, but you can still have a good time with earplugs. I don't care what people think. Like, I was walking down with earbuds. I was turning left, turning right. I think people were looking at me like they think that like maybe well, I don't even know, but I think that's a smart thing to do. I think it's a really smart thing to do in the long term, bro, especially with gaming. Have you ever seen that chart they have where it's like 90 decibels, which is like traffic, no damage. Then they have drilling construction, it's like 200 decibels, and that does permanent damage. Then they have concerts with the 300 decibels, it does permanent damage. Like, you don't want to be doing that to your ears. Anyway, that's a side topic for another day. Okay, you want to start from do we want to start from the beginning, guys? Let me get caught up on subs, and then we'll talk about everything. Okay, Galaxy, BNB Gamers, we got 90 Welshie, yep, Mr. Moses, Damien, Frozen 830, thank you for the 9 months, Ashley, the 17 months, Omzi, Patrick, Sarah, Dominic, thank you very much, and Shinro, as well as Glendale, Woodsy, and Braden. Did I see the foundation of the Super Bowl? Bro, I have so many videos I didn't post of the Super Bowl. I always like checking what I'm posting before I post it, like if someone's swearing in the background. And you couldn't hear anything at the Super Bowl, man. It was way too loud. So I wanted to go through everything. Then by the time I went through everything the next day, it was too late. Because that night, like I did some stuff, and then we took like 2 hours to get home. Bro, the traffic was unreal. Anyway, we're gonna get to that. Let's start from the very, very beginning, okay? So I have the schedule actually of the event. So day 1 was a Monday. We got there at like, I think midnight. So I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, we went to bed right away. The next day was day 2. It was Thursday, February 8th. There was no events on Twitch's end. Of course, they have the creator hospitality suite. Basically, we're at the hotel and they have a place that's like open 24/7. It's like a room, and they have drinks, like water, Gatorade, all that stuff, and, you know, bars. And in the morning time, they have sandwiches. At lunchtime, they have certain like sandwiches as well. So basically a place you can get some food to eat. So Twitch takes care of you in that regard. Very, very cool. And then I went with my mom and my dad, by the way. So we did, on the second day, on Tuesday, we went shopping and we went to Rodeo Drive. It was like a 30-minute drive from the hotel. We took an Uber. Funny story, my mom and my dad, they were actually trying to go shopping themselves, and I think they were looking for something, let's say it's glasses. So they searched up a store on Safari, and it said, okay, it's like, let's say Macy's, for example. And so they didn't know where Macy's was. They called an Uber. This Uber, it cost like 15 bucks, literally picked them up right here, right? Right here. Well, this is the waypoint. The Uber circled around the entire street, came back over here, and said, okay, get out. It's right there. And this man charged my parents like 15, 20 bucks to literally pick them up, go a full circle around the block, come back to me, and then tell them, oh, you're here already. So, but that was another day. Anyway, back to Tuesday, February 8th. My parents we took each other shopping. You know Rodeo Drive, it's like the fancy place. They got Gucci, they got Versace, they got everything. And let me tell you, you guys know I'm showing up in like track pants and shorts, right? I wore track pants and like Under Armour. Listen, everybody on Rodeo Drive looks like a model, looks like a celebrity, okay? These stores, I'm not even joking, on Rodeo Drive in California, which is next to, I think, Sunset, if I'm not mistaken. No, maybe it's not Sunset Boulevard. Anyway, they have... Okay, my mom likes shopping. We went to like the Gucci store, Versace. She didn't get anything. But they have like you know, red carpet events. They have the little rope. They pull back like the red rope. And so like they pulled back the rope and they let us in, and we're just following my dad and I. And my dad's dressed in like a t-shirt and shorts. I'm dressed in track pants and Under Armour. And then my mom's got like her purse and her diamonds, her necklaces, all this stuff. And she's like the only one that belongs there. And we didn't get looked at or anything. We didn't get, surprisingly enough, I feel like we didn't get judged. I feel like nobody really cared, right? Because I think a lot of people there, like I don't know. I think it's a lot of posers, so to speak. And so you just don't know who's going to buy something and whatnot. So I think that's why they don't judge you. But anyway, I mean, you know, we were good. And then there was another store where they actually wrote down your name. And I think it was Louis Vuitton. No, maybe not. I think it was. They write down your name. You walk into the store and they're like, they call you. They call you 10 minutes later, 5 minutes later when someone's available to help you. And they have this personal shopper next to you helping you with anything. Like they literally call you to say, okay, where are you at? What floor are you at? Isn't that insane? I've never experienced anything like that. So anyway, me and my dad, we just sat down and talked, and then my mom was shopping, having a good time. Yeah, Rodeo Drive was interesting. I didn't get anything. We went to a restaurant on there though, because we were starving, bro. I was getting so dizzy in the car because I don't even know what it was, but maybe I was on an empty stomach. We went to a restaurant. We had some really good food. They had, there was, I gotta say, LA is very good. And also they serve smaller portions, so you naturally eat less. And I think a lot of people, excuse me, in LA, look really good. They really take care of themselves because I mean that's the place you go for acting, for modeling, for all this stuff. And so everyone like I saw, man, literally is super lean, super cut. Whether you're guy, girl, like everyone was just looking amazing. And so I think like being there, you kind of want to take care of yourself a little bit more, just naturally. Yeah, so Rodeo Drive was nice. I'm trying to think what we got, if I got anything. Nothing. But oh, then we went to like Hugo Boss and stuff in different places because I actually ended up getting that, you know, that thing I put on my story, I don't even know what it's called, but that's my mom. Man, my mom, you know, they have personal shoppers in LA that will go and get you stuff and purchase and buy you stuff, and then you are supposed to like try it on and then you send it back if you don't like it and whatnot. Anyway, like my mom is like my personal shopper. She got me everything that I needed. I went with, of course, and tried stuff, but she had all the style. She knows everything. And then, you know, she's like, Nick, this is going to look amazing. You're good. This is perfect for that young look, yada, yada, yada. You're going to look amazing. And sure enough, I post a picture of me and Clix on my Instagram story. And what's the first thing people say? Nick looks like a high school teacher, and that looks like his son or something like that. And I'm just like, bro, what do you mean? This is supposed to be a hip, young look. That's what Mom Made 30 said. What do you mean I look like a teacher? Okay? What do you mean? So then I decided to wear track pants and t-shirts for the rest of the event. Nah, I actually, for the Super Bowl, I did wear jeans, and I got that picture. It's good style. I think people just aren't used to seeing me. I think because the shirt was tucked in. Also, it was a bad picture with the lighting. I had to really crank up the brightness and whatnot. You ever just think you look beautiful? Like you think you look amazing, and then you take a picture and you realize, crap, I'm ugly. Like, I feel like that was me in all the pictures I took while I was there. I swear, man. I swear. Like, I look good right now because, you know, all it is good lighting, though. Like, you know what? The picture that we had, like, with Nickmercs wasn't bad because it was a professional photographer. You just need a good photographer that knows about lighting, exposure, all that stuff. Because, yeah, it was rough. Okay, so let's see. Next day. Day 3, Wednesday, February 9th. The day of the Streamer Bowl. Okay, is this pre-recorded? No. So they had, yeah, transportation. We all went. I'm trying to think if I met any creators. Was there a dinner? No, there wasn't. So the Streamer Bowl, I forget. See, I should have done update streams. Okay, so what we're gonna react to now, we're working our way to the Super Bowl. What we're gonna react to is different clips. Okay. These are from the Super Bowl or the Streamer Bowl. Just some cool highlights Broy 30 put together of like certain moments. So let's react to it and see.
Oh my god.
Oh, this was fast.
Oh my god. You got good match. 200. Oh my god, you're good.
It's a 1v2.
1v1. Oh my god. No, it's a 1v2.
He came second.
Oh my god. 100 mass 1v2.
He was out.
That's mine.
You got this, bro.
Get that off.
Oh.
That's mine, bro.
That was Booga, or that was Joji. They were right behind us, eh? Do you see that in the camera? They were right there. Were they looking over?
You got this, bro.
Oh no, they weren't.
That off.
That was kind of cool though. So that was one really like good highlight. That was when Fatch clutched up, our community champion. What else do we have? Oh, the interview. Okay, wait, we got that's from another perspective from the main broadcast, which I'll show you. That was Glitter Explosion. She did a really good job interviewing, okay? Then we have another moment.
No, you're not.
Get 0 Mazda. Yeah,
Oh, this was my clutch.
Nick, it's all you.
Bro, look at my FPS though, 70 FPS. They had really nice setups, but unfortunately the performance, I don't know if it was because it was land, wasn't the greatest. There was a point, I think, where everyone, at least for me, it dropped down to probably 30 FPS for a solid like 10 seconds. It was crazy. It was a certain time of the game.
I got this.
You got it, bro.
The aim is on point today, boys. Let's go.
I killed Day. Oh my gosh. I think we all had.
Plays. Are you ready?
Yeah, you have it. Build. That's no match.
Oh, okay. So many mats.
Yeah, it's 90, bro. And you
I couldn't focus.
You're fine.
Got this? Yep. Can let these other people die to get some easy
Hey, you
plays.
can try and
Second
build up. They have
height.
0 mats. Pretty sure.
They have 0 mats?
They have like.
Well,
really
look,
low-
guys, I
low
make the
zero.
big boy plays.
This
So.
is in the
Let's
tournament,
go.
bro.
Yeah,
You
you got
have
it.
Low
Need to
mats.
heal
Be
though.
careful. Be careful. 6 builds.
Yeah.
They're shooting you at.
Try to put an armored
Nice,
wall.
you're good.
See how it lagged?
Spider-Man! Nice try, dude.
That was the last game we played.
Cool
Bro,
down.
I was so happy about that.
Oh, jeez.
Nice try.
Oh my
Good
god.
clutch, bro.
I was so happy about that. Okay. So that was from our POV. Then we have right now, we've got different moments. So Broy30 got us different moments of us being featured on the main broadcast. So we're just going to react to that now and see what it was, see what it is.
At Kyler Murray in multiple Twitch rival events, that man is the most competitive.
He is competitive indeed. Check out the rest of these teams, though. Sancho, we were talking about him earlier. Here's your boy.
Yes, Nick A30 alongside with the A team flanked by Kurt Benkert and Thatch will be another team that we have our...
I didn't know that they were going to feature us here. So as we were walking, there's my mom and my dad, by the way. Do you see that? When we were walking in, they're just like, say your name and look at the camera. That's it. Because I think they were trying to put a name to a face to see who was at the event. I didn't know they were going to actually include this here.
No doubt. And Golden Boy, it just feels like
I didn't know you're supposed.
He's due for something in the Fortnite world as a champion.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And what helps as well is that him and Thatch have actually been playing a decent amount together. I was watching Nick stream the other day, and they seem to be clicking. His chat was even like, oh, who is this guy? He's pretty solid.
And we cannot deny.
I sat next to, in the Super Bowl, I sat next to Replays, Golden Boy, and Sancho West. And then on the left was Symphony Brooke, her dad, and I think Symphony's, I'm not sure, Symphony's +1. So it was a really, really cool event. We had literally seats up on the glass at the very, very top. And I'm going to get to that. But basically, there were a lot of celebrities on our floor. Supposedly, Golden Boy said Mark Wahlberg was 2 boxes to our right. You know, we were up in the room. He was on the exact same floor. He was, all you had to do was like walk out the room and go to like 2 boxes, which was kind of crazy because a lot of those rooms you could just walk right in, right? So as soon as you went to your spot, you could go from booth to booth to booth. But there was a lot of you seen a lot of stories on the Super Bowl, guys. There was a lot of celebrities up there. Very cool, man. And that's just a testament of what Twitch does for us. Like, we get that A-list celebrity treatment, man. They're so kind. But we're going to get to that afterwards.
Kurt Benkert, a former NFL PA.
So for those guys just coming in, this is just moments from the, let me put the category on Fortnite. When I swap out of this, can you guys remind me to put it on just chatting? So these are moments from the Streamer Bowl itself, and just where I'm featured in the main broadcast.
Open champion twice in a row. He's going to be ready.
There's Kurt Benkert. He's so nice.
He's the playoffs this year, so we'll see. But it's riding a bicycle. Okay, he's played plenty of Fortnite.
Replays. Okay, so that was one clip. Let's go to the next one. Oh, that's a walkout. Here, wait. I want to get it on full quality. Oh, it is full quality. What the heck?
Making their way to the field, it's 2 Streamer Bowl OGs making their 3rd appearance.
We didn't practice this.
Nick A30 and Packers QB.
This is so awkward.
Benkert with 6th ranked community chant FN Thatch.
It was just a jump in our arms. What got it? What was that?
Community.
I think he didn't trust us. That's why.
6th ranked community chant FN Thatch. They are the A-team.
They had another angle that it showed it better though.
Duo returning for their 2nd straight Streamer Bowl.
Wait, I want to show that. They actually did showcase it in a much better way, which I'll get right now for you guys. Yeah. Okay, hold up. Someone said, "Oh yeah, A-team, let's go." Okay. Here we go. Wait for it. Hold up, it's coming right now. They make it look so much cooler. Look, they skipped the part where we messed up. It kind of just flows, right? Boom. That was kind of dope. I got a package from Epic. I'll show you guys. Okay, so that was that. Whoa. Chica. Vertical keyboard? How do you do it? And I want to take some notes.
And Nick.
Does she play like that on stream, guys? How does she do that? Yay or nay? Who watches? Does she have a keyboard camera? She does. That's next level right there. This guy's like, yep, I agree with you, Nick. What is she doing? I'm kidding. That's actually impressive that you can do that. Honestly, I feel like I used to play with a little bit of a tilt.
But listen to Fatch.
It's hard.
When it gets to the end game, because he has that experience,
Yeah.
they're going to set
More
themselves
comfortable?
up for a deep run in this Streamer Bowl 3.
And actually, very interesting that you mentioned.
There's Juju. I feel like Juju, he's very nice. I think he literally walked up to everyone and said like hello and introduced himself. I think it's just like a good way to introduce yourself and whatnot. Like I think even if you didn't know them, because I saw him walking around and stuff. But I've met Juju at other events. He's always nice, always kind. So he said hello and rooted everyone on, gave a little fist bump. So we appreciate that.
Because,
good man.
As I said in the pre-show,
But he's nice. He was like going up to everyone, right, and greeting them and just saying hello.
like Nick and Fatch have been playing together, and Fatch has typically been the person that's been like kind of.
There's me.
Yeah, he's a tall dude, but
He's a big guy.
Height ain't gonna help you in Fortnite though. If anything, it'll hinder you. So you got to be careful there. But I think they got themselves a phenomenal.
We didn't
team
know.
there,
I didn't know I was on
agree
screen
with
here.
Sundown. I agree with
In the NFL season as well.
This is a cool shot. I didn't know we were on screen here. Oh, dang, I'm looking good. Dude, we got to get rid of that acne up there, but we're looking
2
good.
yards ever is rushing because he was able to kneel down against the Chicago Bears. Sorry, Tyreek. But that was a great moment I could never forget when I saw Kurt Benkert finally.
Because we didn't have like a screen of what the broadcast was seeing.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what. Need to look through a few of these.
I was repping the merch too. I wasn't wearing Under Armour. Finally.
Getting ready and getting prepared. Man, it's just great to see.
Oh shoot, that was kind of cool. Okay. Oh yeah. So we got to throw confetti on the winners. So I was just like sitting there and, I was actually really happy because the last game, remember the moment that I showed you? It was the moment where I made that Spider-Man play, right? So I was very excited, very happy. They come up to me. They're like, Nick, do you want to throw confetti on the winner? I'm like, me? Why me? Really? Okay. And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So I was sitting there waiting, actually like right, if you can see it. Right, like there-ish. And they said, okay, Clix and I think Ronaldo are going to throw to the other end. And I was supposed to only throw it, like it was just supposed to be me or something. And they said, do you want to get another person? I'm like, heck yeah. And like, who do you want? And like, the first person I saw was like Alexa. I'm like, Alexa, let's get Alexa. And then we basically grabbed one arm on each side and we basically threw it on the winner. Right there. So we're right there.
Come on up.
Those are the winners. And I didn't know, but we didn't rehearse any of this. It was like I said, I'm trying to tell you that it was spontaneous. It was in the moment. And like they just randomly said, like, throw confetti. So I'm coming over right here. And I'm like, what am I doing? What are we doing?
Don't look behind you. It's fine. Go for it.
What are they gonna tell you? No.
Oh, Golden Boy's casting that. What did he say?
Come on, big guys. Come on up.
That trophy's yours.
Don't look behind you. It's fine.
Oh, that trophy's yours.
What are they gonna tell you? No.
Oh, he's sucking to them. So then we come over here. Look, we're right there now. That was kind of cool. So we get to be a part of like that winning ceremony. Yeah. That's it. That's so awkward. Okay. Does anyone remember why it was awkward? I'm like talking like this away from the camera. Because Glitter went to my right side, right? She's on my right side. So I don't want to look to the camera and be like, hey guys, and like totally ignore her.
Talk about a comeback.
I like midway through we swapped.
Okay, from game 1 to game 2.
Glitter has such good questions.
Turn you this way.
See, she knows. She directed me over. She knows what's up. I think she caught on before I did. So like yeah. But I ran into her after as we were walking out and stuff, and she's like, Nick, great answers. You're always fun to interview. And I'm like, you're amazing at interviewing. Like, listen to this. It makes me look like a pro.
How are you feeling after that?
We have some really great IGL right there. We have some great teamwork, great movement. I think the main key is just staying calm and slowing it down.
She is very pro.
Usually we try to get ahead of ourselves, and when you just slow it down, you actually focus on your breathing and stuff. You can actually think and make good plays. And I mean, Thatch is a beast too. So he had a top end game. We're proud of him.
I mean, clearly that strategy worked, right? Now, Kurt, saw lots of celebration going on over here.
That's some good question. Do you see how on the fly she transitions between everybody?
You've got to feel really proud about that one.
Oh, I was gassing my guy up. He led us to the...
And she knows that like Kurt has something to say, so it's like you don't need to like do any crazy question. I'm not a pro interviewer or anything, but I just think it's impressive.
We got a good strat going, so we just got to keep it up, but he's nasty.
So then does that mean you're feeling good now? We're halfway through the day, moving into the last 2 games?
Yeah, we're feeling good. We're just going to keep doing what we're doing, and it's going to put us where we want to be.
All right, now Fatch. Everyone has been hyping you up. I mean, everyone, whether that was Sundown, on the sofa, your teammates here saying that you are a god. Do you feel like there's some pressure there, or are you just having a good time?
I mean, a little bit, but I'm used to it. I'm playing tournaments every week, used to it.
All right, let's keep it respectful, guys. Come on.
And it shows from the second game. Wait, Pug, I'm going to send it back over to you guys at the couch. Phenomenal game 2.
Game 2 in the books. 2 more to go.
That's kind of cool. After the Streamer Bowl, they took us to a cocktail celebration at the Palm. It was a very nice place. What did I do? Oh yeah, I went to the hotel, changed because I was wearing track pants at the event. And so I wanted to wear something nice. And we got there a little late. Basically, it was just a restaurant where I think you could sit down, but it was mainly outside, man. And it was jam-packed. There was tons of people there. There were people from... also the first night or the second night, I think I went to a dinner. That's what it was. I went with Replays and I saw some other people there. There was like Loser Fruit there, Fast V. There were some people from Epic Games that I had a chat with. People from Twitch, of course. Okay, dude, the Twitch staff is so nice, man. Every single person I've met from Twitch, I can legitimately say is the nicest, sweetest person I've ever met. Like, legitimately. They're always making sure they're like you're having a good time and all that stuff. Did I drink much alcohol then? No, I didn't. I don't really drink too much. But anyway, we had a dinner. I talked to some people with Epic, which is really, really cool. You know, they talked about cool different things that I don't want to say, but it was very, very fun because, you know, you can tell they're passionate about the game itself. And, you know, they're thinking many, 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 many months in advance. I dare say years. Well, year. So, you know, it's always cool to see they have a vision and a plan for the game. A game that I'm streaming full time. So it makes me really, really happy because you know it's going to be relevant. You know they're investing in it. So that was cool. Anyway, back to day 3. After the Streamer Bowl, we went to the Palm. You can probably search it up if you want to know the restaurant. It's the Palm in like in maybe LA. GTB cocktail celebration. They had drinks. I didn't have anything. I just had water. I had some food. I didn't have anything. I don't like eating. I feel like in public, I'm just not a fan of eating. I don't know why. I feel like everybody's looking at me or something. Like I feel like judged. If I end up taking a bite and I spill it, which I guess I do a lot, I just feel like everyone's going to judge me. So I tend to not eat when I'm out. But I mean, I do eat, but not as much as I should. So yeah, we chatted with a bunch of people. I saw my agent there from Creative Artist Agency. Very, very nice guy. Peter, and I saw some other people. Replays was there. There were people like, I think Hassan. I saw Myth for a second. Cypher was there. You know, pretty well everyone. Alexa was there. There was day 4 was February 10th, Thursday. This was like 3 days before the Super Bowl. There was a dinner at nighttime. I'm trying to remember what it was. Girl and the Goat, it was called. There was a lot of dinners, bro. I mean, that's what it's about. A lot of events, man. You know, if you ever get to a stage where you're creating content and stuff, people want to network and talk, and it's good. Like, that's how people get to see who you know, nowadays there's a lot of online calls, online meetings. And you can do that stuff through the phone, but you notice that the people that go far, I think, are the ones that have their face cam turned on, are the ones that are doing video calls, are the ones that are going to these things and getting out of their comfort zone and actually chatting, because that's how you remember people. And, you know, a lot of this game and a lot of that stuff is who do you know and who vouches for you and whatnot. And you're going to remember someone if you put a name to their face. I'm not a fan of networking. Like, you know, if I'm going to an event, I'd rather spend time with like someone that means something to me, if that makes sense. And it's like one person, 2 people, more so than just like chatting with everyone. But I mean, it was really fun to see all these different people there and chat with them and whatnot. But Yeah. Have you guys ever been to DAMA in California? It was really nice food. There was something, well, we tried different stuff, but there was something like they had, what was it? Bone marrow. So it was this bone, and in the crevice of the bone is like this fatty goose stuff. And you just like pick it out with a spoon. They had different things. Their dessert was really good. It was almost like homemade ice cream with fruit. There were these things that were fried. They were little oval shape or cylindrical shaped. They were fried, and I think it was, what was it? What was it? Oh, it's like a famous thing. Does anyone know? Does anyone know the name of what that could be? It's like, they're almost brown shaped. They're cylindrical, not taquitos. Churros. Yeah, Fallen, you got it. They're churros. And then there was also this other thing that you break open and like this goo comes out. It's like cheese. I don't know if it's cheese or if it's some kind of cream. I think it's a cream. But I actually had some dessert then. I treated myself. So that was Friday night. We went out for a little dinner. There was actually a lot of time on the trip where we could do whatever we wanted, which was cool. And, you know, then there was still time where we got to meet up with creators. Sunday was a day before the Super Bowl. And actually, I did something really cool, actually. Really cool. There's this jump roper, Tori, and she does all these really cool trick shots, like really cool tricks with jump roping. And, you know, she's very, very talented at it. It's basically like a sport. And actually, let me show you some crazy clips. Because, funny enough, we went to Hollywood Boulevard. It was with my mom and my dad, and we met up. And we did some jump roping on Hollywood Boulevard. And we actually got recognized, too. And so all of it's on tape. Mind you, it was my mom and my dad filming. So it's not really, like, the best quality. But this was before the Super Bowl. So we are rushing, bro. We are literally... Because the shuttle leaves at 12 p.m. And we met up at, like, 10. Enter a 6-digit login code generated... Okay, let me go with an incognito tab then, so I don't enter in my password and no info is shown. Okay, let me show you guys this. This was Sunday, so look at this. So basically, and there's some really cool stuff, of course, like it's all fancy stuff, so you can check that out. But basically, I've never jump roped before in my life, so I was doing it for the first, well, I mean, I have jump roped, you know, a little bit, but not like that. So I was learning, I was on Hollywood Boulevard, I was in public, on the sidewalk, like off to the side. People are walking by, people are filming. They think we're some kind of stage performer. She's a stage performer, I'm not. They think they're gonna expect something crazy. And I just butchered it every single time we tried to jump. But anyway, we got some cool stuff. She was a really good teacher and explained, like, we did really simple things when it came to jump ropes. So my mom and my dad got it on tape, and I think you guys are gonna like it. I'll post it tomorrow. I just have to sort. I have a lot of footage to sort through from the trip. So then we, my mom and my dad, we rushed back to the hotel. We got ready. Super Bowl shuttles were leaving at 12 p.m. So we went on the big shuttle with all the other creators. And that was, I'm trying to think what else was there. It was boarding buses at 12. We got to the stadium. Oh yeah, there was a lot of traffic. As you get closer and closer to the stadium, the parking goes up and up. Like first it's like 100, then it's like 150, then it's 200, then it's 250. Point is, stadium is huge. We went and got seated, and we were literally in the A-list box with other celebrities, man, on the same floor. Like I said, Golden Boy said he saw Mark Wahlberg 2 boxes to the right, which is what, like 20 feet. And you know, you see all the different stories of celebrities, and they're all up there. It was really nice. You know, Twitch really takes care of us, and we had food there. They came in with sushi at another point, and I was sitting right up over, like, next to the edge of the glass, and I could see everything from above. And not only that, but we were in the middle of the stadium, okay? So we could see everything. And I heard at the actual stadium itself, if you've seen some videos and TikToks, there were people that they were high up and you can't hear any sound or anything, right? Like the whole concert you couldn't hear. We could hear it perfect. It was great. What else? And not only that, guys, but you guys know I didn't follow football a lot throughout the entire season, but I was genuinely into it. And like, I know everything about the sport, man. I used to play it in high school. So it's like, it was super easy for me to get back into, and I was really invested. I was rooting for the Bengals, and I thought, dude, they had it. They literally had it until the last quarter. And then, you know, it came down to the end. They waited out the clock, and then, yeah, that was it. Rams won. But I mean, really cool experience. It's fun when you're at an event like that, because mind you, I don't go to sporting events. So I think the really cool thing, not only seeing it live and seeing it from above, but to be with that crowd, to be with that reaction, because you can watch it at home, but then you get the crowd reaction in the arena itself. And then, you know, you have people in your booth cheering for one team when they get a touchdown, and then you have people rooting for the other team, and there's like all this back and forth and this energy, and you're really invested in it. And I genuinely enjoyed it. How was Cody and Ron and Day? Nice picture. Yeah. Okay. Clix is like very, very nice. You know, you see him on stream and he's very like energetic, to say the least, and he's saying things, and he's wild, he's hyper, dude, in person he's chill, he's low-key. I think what it is because like when there's not a lot of people that you like, maybe you don't really talk to, like maybe you get a little not shy, but you know what I mean. But he was very nice, man. Nothing but good things to say. You know, we got the picture. We squashed the beef, the family friendly beef. I have a question. Nick, Clix is wait, what? Okay, everybody comments about height when you post a picture. I'm 6'4", okay? Clix was, I think, 6'3". So you guys got wrong information. I'm kidding, no. I'm 5'10". But so on Wikipedia or something, people say that I'm like 5'4" or something. I don't even know. I'm not 5'4". Do people really lie about their height though? Like when I say I'm 5'10", I'm 5'10". I haven't checked in a good minute, but last time I checked I was 5'10". Unless I shrunk because I'm like hunched over all day playing video games. I think I'm still 5'10". Yeah, bro, we gotta, bro, I've seen Nickmercs at so many events. And I finally got a picture with him. And this guy, Nickmercs, this guy, if you guys don't know about him, what are you doing? This guy is the nicest person ever, man. Every single event, like his dad, he always comes up to me. He always make like, you know, he's like, how you doing, Nick? He greets me like we're family. And like my mom and my dad too. They're always going to events. They're like, is Nickmercs gonna be there? Is, you know, they love him, man, because they're always so welcoming and friendly and nice when it comes to these events, and just nothing but good things to say. Yeah, it was a pleasure. Nickmercs came and sat down for a little bit because I think he was going from different booths to booths, and he came, sat down. We chatted a little bit for the Super Bowl. I think it was in the third or fourth quarter, and he's just nice, man. Very, very nice. I feel like I can say that about every single person I met, but Nick especially, you know? Me and the NFL players, I didn't. Yeah. We got a really good picture. They had the photographer. I wonder who had the photographer. But it's like, I recently followed him actually on Twitter. He takes really good photos. It's Haji, yeah. You see the NFL video titled Guy for Fortnite. Oh yeah, I saw the Rock live. I got a couple of videos of that, but I didn't post. Yeah, we had Kurt Benkert on our team. Do you guys have any questions? Nickmercs has really good style and clothes. Dude, my parents are always like, look how Nickmercs dresses. That's how you should be dressing, Nick, because I'm always showing up to events and track pants and t-shirts. I told Nick that. I'm like, you know, because we were chatting. I'm like, you got some good style, bro. You got some really good style. Oh, man. He rocks it. I wish I could have that sense. I gotta ask my mom and my dad, or my mom for what clothes I wear. But yeah, that meet day I did. Yeah, he was in our booth. We got a picture. The Murder Beach show looked so awkward. I know, I felt uncomfortable there. I don't even know who he was, bro. I didn't know if I should be dancing, bopping. Yeah, so I just went to the back and then I left, and then I went to my desk by myself because I was just up front, and I feel like I was getting on the camera and I didn't want to be there on the camera because I was just standing there like, you know, with my pose, like like doing this like a bodyguard, just like making eye contact with Murder Beast like this. So I laughed. I talked to Ronaldo. Yeah, actually at the Super. What was it? Oh yeah, at the Super Bowl, they were playing Ariana Grande during like the halftime or before the halftime, before the game started, and Ronaldo's like, Nick. I look back. I'm like, hey, what's up, Ronaldo? He's like, Nick. And he's pointing at the music, and I realized, wait, Ariana Grande? You remember the clip where I got up and I started dancing like a little 5-year-old? He's a funny guy. But I feel like Ronaldo is very chill too in person, where, you know, on stream he's very loud and outgoing. It's like everybody's so nice in person and different in a good way, you know? In a good way. It's like we all have this like stage performer vibe on stream, but you forgot someone, his name was Sancho. Oh, I didn't forget about Sancho. I was chatting with Sancho on the way to the Super Bowl. We were sitting together. I love that man, you know? That's like the 3 people. My parents always ask for replay Sancho, Nickmercs. Man, Sancho's a good dude. We've known him for 8 years. We got the picture in front of the stadium. I got to sit next to him in the Super Bowl. Sancho's one of those people that, dude, I could stop talking to him today, and 5 years from now I could start randomly talking to him again and we're still like good pals, you know? You know, you just have those friends that no matter what happens, no matter how long you don't talk, you guys are still cool. Like Sancho is that man. How was the Super Bowl? It was, honestly, dude, even in the moment, I was just thinking, what the heck, we're actually here. Because me and Replays were talking about it, man. What was there, 100 million people watching the Super Bowl, guys? I think they said at one point in the stadium. And me and Replays are just like looking at each other like, what is it, only 60,000 here? We're a part of like the 0.1%. And not in a flex kind of way. It's just like, dude, we'd be grateful for this moment. Like, we're here at one of the biggest events ever. And I was just looking at the photos at the airport, man, and I was like getting emotional. I was like, because of streaming, I get to go to this Vegas event. I get to go to the Super Bowl. I get to train with George St. Pierre. And I was just like thinking about all these different things that I've got to do because of streaming. And that makes me want to work as hard as I possibly can. And I am, man. The moment I finish, I'm going to be editing and we're going to be working hard. Tickets were selling 7K up to 50K. Does anyone know how much that... We didn't pay for the booth. It was Twitch. Does anyone know how much... And obviously it was for all the streamers. But how much is that booth that we were in? Did any of you guys see my Instagram story? Some people were saying 10K or something, but I feel like it's got to be more, no? 500K to $1 million. Is it actually? It's insane. It's insane. And they had probably like 3-4 rooms rented out. No way it's 3 million. No way. That's insane. I don't believe it. Any celebs recognize you? Celebs? Well, I didn't even see any celebs, but I mean, hey, we're all celebs, I guess you could say. At the end of the day, we're playing Fortnite, bro. We're the most famous creators ever. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's funny when someone says I'm a celebrity. It's just, that is not true at all. I know you guys are going to say, yes, it is, but it's just, you know? No, but bro, I actually got recognized when I was on Hollywood Boulevard quite a bit, and we got it on video. So it was really cool. It was really cool. Did Replays recognize you? Who? I'm gonna play today. Yes, I will. Is that sarcasm? Is that like some passive aggressiveness? Like, are you gonna play today, Nick? Or is that like a question? I never know. I forgot. I missed you guys, but didn't miss the passive aggressiveness. The Green Day concert. Oh, I forgot. Okay. Sorry. Let me get some music. I forgot about the Green Day concert and the Miley Cyrus concert. Hold up. Who wants to hear about that? Okay. So it was me and Replays. We had extra tickets too, because my mom and my dad were gonna go, but everyone was accounted for, so it was just me and Replays, and we had tickets down in the so like, you know, there's like a stadium, right? Imagine a bowl. This is the flat ground right here, and then, you know, it curves up and there's like all this circle. We were at the flat ground right here, and let's say the stage is right here. We were like back here on that flat area. So we actually ended up seeing Nate Hill and his brother there. They came, they sat next to us. Miley Cyrus is performing first time I've ever seen her perform. I've probably only been to I've been to one concert in my life, Eminem, and then some through being a streamer now, like Twitch invites you to, like, for example, at TwitchCon, there was a concert, so I counted that as one. And there was like a couple others, I think, that Twitch did. But I've only ever been to one real concert, which was an Eminem one. This was technically my second concert I've ever been to. And it was Miley Cyrus and Green Day performing. It was a day before the Super Bowl, actually, at nighttime, 8 p.m. California time. Miley Cyrus was really good, really cool. There were some songs, like literally all her songs are sang I knew. Like everything she sang I knew. But her energy was off. I just feel like it felt very forced, and she was almost, I kind of describe it as she was in autopilot mode just singing. Whereas Green Day performed afterwards, he was really living up the crowd, and he was really energetic and excited and getting the crowd hyped up. Like Miley Cyrus was good, but she just sang her songs. Dude, it's like having these assets in front of you, and like you have a crowd, you have people with cell phones who have lights, and just not utilizing it and making it the best experience ever. And she just sang. That's it. And the crowd was hyped, but whatnot. But anyway, Green Day, they come out on stage. They're walking all over the stage. They're running. They're jumping. He's playing his guitar. Who's the lead singer for Green Day? What's his name? But anyway, dude, this man literally handed his microphone to people down in the audience. The person in the audience was singing for a solid 2-3 minutes. The camera was on him. Green Day ended up bringing someone else on stage at another point in time, and this guy was singing with him. Green Day called us on all to put her, Billy Joe, to put her hands in, Billy Joe, are you serious? Put her hands in the air. And then he told us to get out our phones, turn on the lights. And remember that Instagram story I posted? That was really cool. You know, he just got us so much more involved, and the energy. I became a huge fan of Green Day then, and obviously I was before that, but that was different, man. That was really different. So if you've never been to a Green Day concert, highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. If you've never been to a Miley Cyrus concert, you could pass on it. You could pass on it. It was all right. Maybe she had an off day. I mean, you can't be 100% of the time, but I definitely remember Green Day from that night. After the event ended, we sat in the bus and did not move an inch for like an hour and a half. No exaggeration. We literally sat there waiting for cars to move in front of us. We were the last ones. It took probably 2 hours to get home. But mind you, it all depends on where we actually were staying at. 2 hours could be a far drive or a long drive. 2 hours couldn't be. But it was a long time. Max, oh my God, I miss Max so much. He was so cute. You should have seen him when we walked in. I've seen him excited before, but this time he was just ecstatic. Wagging his tail, jumping all over us, grabbing things. He's grabbing our hats and gloves, pulling them off, biting our hand, trying to pull us over towards them. And he was just ecstatic. And this was at like 2 a.m. in the morning. He was just asleep. And then we went to bed. Well, I think my mom went to bed at like 3 a.m.-ish after she unpacked. And she got up at like 6 because Max was bugging her. I see Nickmercs. I did, man. Literally, his energy is unbelievable. I'm not even joking. Okay. Actually, I have the perfect way to describe Nickmercs. You know, you go somewhere and you see the person that just, it's like they have that vibe, that aura of they're just giving off good energy, right? And you're looking over there, and like the crowd is drawn to that area. There's people looking over there. They're like, what's going on over there? And people are kind of invested in that. That's Nickmercs. He's got that good conversation skills. Yeah, as a gamer, it's tough to come around. I mean, he's entertaining to be around. He's got good stories. I mean, the vibe is unbelievable. That's the way to describe it, man. Very good time talking to him, man. Very good time. Oh, the beach. That's right. We did go to Santa Monica with replays. Guys, I gotta be honest, man. How many of you guys are in LA right now? How many of you guys have been to Santa Monica Beach, like that actually live there? Because I gotta ask a question from a tourist side and from like someone that lives there. Because I love going to beaches and I love seeing the outdoors and I love experiencing that. But like, I don't know what, bro. Oh, I do know what it was. So the moment you walk up to Santa Monica Beach, there's people like on the sidewalks preaching and yelling and screaming about this and that and this and getting up in your face, and they just don't stop. Okay, then you cross the street, you're going towards the pier, there's people in your face handing you stuff, and you try to be nice. You're like, no, thank you. No, thank you, I'm good. And they take advantage of that. They take advantage of that, and they're like, oh, you don't want this, bro? You don't want this? And they stick it up in your face, like, take it. And I'm like, no, I'm good. And like, So what you gotta do is you gotta be rude. You just gotta ignore them. You just gotta walk by them. Otherwise, they take advantage. They see that you're a tourist. They see that you're weak. That's a thing. That's legit a thing. Okay. Then you're walking on the pier. People are blocking it off. They're trying to perform. They're trying to do stuff. You gotta squeeze in between the crowds. And on top of that, it's just, I don't know, man. I personally am used to, like, at least in Nova Scotia. Like, so first off, that it's a beautiful beach. Like, I love it. Because we actually went to the beach on the side. We got off the pier and when we went to the beach, that's where I was like, okay, this is nice. This is such a beautiful beach. It's so nice here. I think because it's a touristy area, maybe that's why I didn't experience it. But like in Nova Scotia, I think that's why I don't know how to explain it, but it's a really, really safe place to be. And you don't get a lot of that stuff where there's people throwing stuff in your face and, you know what I mean? Like all that stuff, like begging for different things and for you to take this and take that. And I don't know, when I was there, you almost feel, and I don't know if it's anxiety or whatever, but you almost feel like, okay, like, and you know, you hear about people pickpocketing and all this stuff. I had my hands in my pockets. I felt super nervous. I felt unsafe. I felt really uncomfortable there. I mean, that's just my honest opinion. It's just there was so much going on and people close quarters, people bumping into each other. And because like I said, like the pier was blocked off for a little bit. People were performing. It was just scary. I just feel like I was just a little bit scared. I'm going to be honest. Like, that's it. And you know, I'm not, no means I'm not like weak or anything. Like I can defend myself, but I'm not trying to get into like a fight or anything. And people are aggressive there. They really are. And back home in Nova Scotia, we don't have that. You go to the beach, like it's so open. It's nice. It's not crowded. No matter what beach you go to. I mean, in the summertime, like maybe it is crowded, but yeah. And that's not like, I'm not saying like the entire LA is like that or anything like that. It's just like that one specific spot in Santa Monica. It was questionable. And I think I was a little bit stressed out being there. But then, like I said, me and Replays went on the sand, and that was kind of chill, and that was nice. Like, that's what I like. I like the sights, and I like calm and chill, and surprisingly, for how, like, amped up I am. That's what LA is. I know, yeah, and that's the thing. Like, it's a lot of that. But, yeah, there are certain parts that are, like, kind of sketchy. But you just gotta know, like, you know, where you go, where you don't go, and whatnot. But overall, like, LA is beautiful, man. The weather's nice. There are some really nice people. You just gotta be around. You gotta know, like, where to go. And it's tough being, like, a tourist. And you're going by yourself in an Uber. And, yeah. Was it cool or cringe to meet other streamers? So cringe, bro. All the streamers were cringe. No, I'm kidding. Bro, it was really nice. Brooke AB and Symphony were very nice. They're always nice at every single event, man. Oh yeah, I was sitting next to Symphony for like the second half of the game. And me and him were both rooting for the Bengals. And bro, they're so nice. They're so nice. Very, very nice people. Like, I love them. It's just great. It's just great to be around good people. And Symphony and Brooke AB are very good people. A good couple. Yeah, the one bad experience I had was when I went off by myself with the Replays not related to Twitch. I'm like, okay, maybe I just stick to the Twitch dinners and the things that they have planned because I have no idea what I'm doing. I hear what's a private beach in California? Not Venice. I hear there's a really nice, like, there's private beaches. I think that you pay to get on. There have been times where I've been at, not this event, but other events where it's like, I don't know who to talk to and I don't know what to do. And I'm just kind of sitting there awkwardly. And excuse me, I can go up to Cypher and just start a conversation. Like, he's really open and very nice and kind. I also saw Cypher's wife, Daniela, too. She was there when we were actually filming the video. I think they were getting ready to go to the Metal Umbrella shoot. So I think she was taking care of like different things. And me and Cypher were just like filming on the computer. But yeah, they're all a good bunch. I always had a ton of respect for Cypher, man. Always. Nick looking buff. I worked out a little bit there. I gotta start getting back into it though, but thank you. Had the halftime show sound in person. Very good. And I could actually see on the field pretty clearly from up there. Everyone was commenting on my camera that I had when I was taking the Instagram stories. It's just an iPhone 13. It's literally iPhone 13. I think they're talk to him too much. I saw him when I was in the lobby going on the elevator. I saw him for like I saw him for a sec there, just said hello. Actually, I was on the elevator and he was kind of like looking over. I think he was gonna hop on. I'm like, you coming on? He's like, I think he said, what? You hopping on? I don't think he heard me. And he's like, he kind of like laughed and waved. And I think he was waiting for the next elevator or something. But I think, you know, there are moments where, yeah, I feel like we've seen each other online and on streams, but we've never, like, a lot of streamers haven't chatted. So sometimes it can be awkward, but it's, yeah. And then we got a picture, of course, at the event and stuff. I saw him at the Super Bowl. Yeah, you know that feeling when you don't hear someone and you're like, what was that? And then you don't hear them the second time and you're kind of just like, yeah, right. And then you realize they asked you a question. And then it's just like, crap. What did you say again? Because you don't want to ask a third time, a fourth time. It just gets awkward. But then it's more awkward when they ask something and then you're just like, yeah. I hate that too. Rise, thank you for the 2 months. Destiny with the 4 months as well. Thank you. I did not meet The Rock. No, I saw him. I actually like saw him on the field. Who's my FNCS duo? I don't have an FNCS duo right now. That stream rule was a great experience. It really makes you appreciate, like, it makes me appreciate, man, like what I do, and I just want to grind even harder now and work as hard as I can.